Hi, it's Kelsey from Junk Journal Magic. Today it's Magical Masterboards Day, hosted by Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts and Gwen the Trash Witch. And I am going to put together something for my Moon Journal project. Magical Masterboards post twice a month, and you share masterboard projects, anything you've done, on the first and third Wednesday of the month. Here we go. Okay, now we're going to make our dashboard. A dashboard is a nice hard surface you can put under the page you're writing on in your junk journal. So, ooh, what's that? I don't see it. Oh, yes, I do. Oh my gosh. The price of jewelry right now is just ridiculous. There's no way I'd buy anything new. So, okay, I have two masterboards I created. And what I'm going to do is decide which one I want to turn into a dashboard. Where's my book? Here's my journal. And let's see, does this page fit in there? Yes, so perfect. It's absolutely perfect, this size. And I'll show you what I mean about, say you want to write on, I'm going to write on this page and I want it to be hard, firm under there, and in case there's lumpy, bumpy stuff in the pages that follow, this helps you get a nice firm surface to write. excuse me, to write on. So what I'm going to do is back it with something, and I've decided to use this fun map. I really wish I had put this in the journal. Maybe I'll glue one in there, you know, like make it a tip in, we'll call it that, the way I actually get it in there. But let me see, what would I like to see the most? Let me see, I'm a Cancer. Where's my sign? There's a Centaur. Libra, Scorpio. Is that Ophius? I think that's the name of the 13th sign that they removed when they switched us to the, is it the Julian calendar, the one we're currently using? Where is Scorpio? Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Where is it? It's probably like obvious right there, and I just don't see it. I do not see it. There's a Phoenix. Okay, so instead of looking, I'm just going to flip over and glue this down and then cut it off. I cut it down, and then I'm going to sew around everything. I don't think that's going to be firm enough. Maybe I'm not going to use this here. Maybe I'm going to find something else. Give me a second to hunt around. Okay, I'm going to do this instead. This is much firmer. It is the back of a pad of something. I don't know what it was for used for, but it's definitely much sturdier and firmer feeling than that piece of cardstock. So I need to grab my Fabri-Tac. Now, the trick here is to have a side that has no lumps and bumps. So this has some seams from paper strips. So it will be the side I do not write on. I will turn it over and use, I'm just going to use just enough of this Fabri-Tac to keep this from moving around while I sew. Okay, that's probably 3 times the amount I need, but you know, overkill isn't a bad thing sometimes. So I'm going to just push this up to the edge, get it flush, and then I'm going to take it and sew, and then cut it down. And this will catch all these edges of paper under that seam, and then those things won't peel and move, and everything else is more likely to stay in place. So I'll be back when I've finished sewing. Okay, I think it's going again. Yes, I hit the correct button. So this is what I ended up with. So all I need to do is trim the edge really fast. And I think I'm going to go around this with that little sanding tool. You can use a sandpaper block or a fingernail file. But I think it'll make it smoother. I did it with this little board here. I went around the edge. This is much thicker than this piece. And it's just really nice how it sanded it and made it all kind of smooth and angled. So I'm going to see if that makes a difference. If it doesn't, I will tell you, and you don't have to bother with sanding yours. So let's see. I did change my cutting blade. And you'll take that extra little bit of paper that may be sticking out beyond the edge that you couldn't cut. It'll take that right off down to where it needs to be. This is this right here is an issue because it was sticking up right there. I need to get in there with some glue. I didn't get far enough over to catch all that. There, that's good enough. I don't care. This is mine. It doesn't have to be perfect. in my mind. Say if I'm giving it away or selling one, I tend to be OCD about it being something I would want. But this is just for me to use in my journal. Let me check this side now. And if there's a little pointed edge where it didn't cut a nice rounded corner, you can just sand that down. Okay, let me get this mess off here. Ugh, it's just a ton of stuff. Mess, mess, mess. Okay, so this is a masterboard project, and you create a dashboard to write within your journal. I'm probably going to put some sort of tab with something celestial themed on there, you know, because this is about the moon. And we are calling our collab Lunar Illuminations. So probably go with something in that theme. Yeah. Okay, I think I like it. Okay, put that aside. So I've got pieces torn up. Now I wanted to make some tags. So I need something for the back of this, and I'm not going to use that awesome map. But, oh, I like that. This will be the front. There's little pieces of paper on here from when I just sanded that stuff. I shouldn't have done that over the table. Oh, well, I'll have to vacuum. But, if I cut it in half, there'll still be plenty. Okay. Let's cut this paper in half. And because I hate my big cutter that I have, let's see if I can eyeball it. It's still going to be fine. Ooh, I sure like that thing, though. There's this kind of like starbursty thing. It's like longitude and latitude lines that all converge into this one point. I really like that. I should cut it long ways. Right about there. Okay, now I can't think about it anymore. Hey, that's pretty darn close. See? But it doesn't matter because it isn't 12 inches tall and it isn't 12 inches wide. So I got some room to play there. I can mess around all I want. Okay, now I wanted some big journaling cards, not little ones, because I always want big. Since this is a moon journal, I'll do the moon. And I'll put it like this. Now, the back is for writing and with the moon. So it just has cool stuff on this. And that'll work. Now, I need to trim this because this edge is all ratty. I want it to be tidy. There. And so I will glue this on here and then cut it and sew it because that's how I roll. I need more Fabri-Tac. Then I'll have a strip maybe for a belly band, whatever's left. I didn't look at that and think, oh, I can make a belly band, so I'm not sure what's on there. I just wanted to get my giant card ready. So I think because of these two things I've just made, I'll need to make another masterboard. At least one more to make another giant card. Okay, let's hope I don't screw it up. I hate this cutter. I hate this cutter. I hate it. It's probably better if I just... Oh, what's wrong? Is that wire down there? No. What is going on then? Oh, goodness. Okay, there we go. Ah, and we have a belly band. These need to be... They will be sewn into position, so that's not an issue. For now, a little bit of glue goes a long way. Oh, I cut off the brink. Not happy. I'm not happy. Okay, do I want that ratty edge? No, so let me fix the ratty edge. And then I can go sew everything at one time. Okay, that'll make a good belly band. Hola hi, hola ho. I wonder what that's for. It's a song. Okay. So, and here's this big card. I need to cut down here. So I have this point where all the lines converge. That's really cool. I like that grid system. Okay, I'm going to go sew this, and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. I have everything except for a masterboard to put this on the back, and it will go on something because I'm a nut about the sun. And that reminds me, I had a sun stamp. I will have to do some more stamping soon. But for what I did today, I think I did pretty good. I've got this. I want to ink it. What ink should I use? Should I go around it with black like I did with my little cluster? These are Twinchies, 2x2 inch artist trading cards. And they're fun, but I don't know what I want to do with them just yet. I'm going to use them in this type of journal, but they will probably be clusters, decorative pieces. And I went through, I put them on white cardstock. I stamped the back in black and white. Well, okay, the white cardstock is the negative impression of the stamp. So black and white for the night sky, like outer space. And then I put a postage stamp and some words that kind of went with what was in the stamp. And I stitched it. That's all I did. And I'm thinking I don't want that kind of lumpy bumpiness on this. But I did take the edge. Instead of using vintage photo, I just took each one and went along each edge and made it black. So I think I'm going to do that with this dashboard. Okay, let's do some dashing here. I don't know where that came from. Okay, let's look at the edges where I've put the ink, and then let's look at the edge where there is no ink. Something tells me it does look better. Maybe it's my muse. I've decided she talks all the time, and that little something that's telling me something, well, that's her. Okay, I think I like that. Could go around the back too, just to make it uniform. Give it a little more something on this side. I hope this is going to be thick enough and stiff enough to be a good dashboard. Okay, don't get anything black. I just got it on the light. Haha, is that funny or what now? I know my Lawn Fawn's microfiber cloth will take that ink off the light. Let's see if I've got it on me. I'm not setting that down on anything except the black journal because it's already black for the night sky and the moon. See, that Lawn Fawn thing just takes it right off your hand. Get it off there. Oh yeah, it came right off the light. You know, that light doesn't get warm at all. Huh. Okay, so there's that. So I can do the same for these, and I think, what happened? Oh, that's a little piece of something. Who knows? Oh, I definitely think the black makes it nicer. I think this darkened edge really, when they say it makes it look finished, I think it makes it looks like, I cannot talk. I think it makes a piece look as if it's three-dimensional with the shadow. And I've said that before in videos, but I just think it fools the eye. And it makes you think, oh, that's nice. Now I just got that thread black. I think I'm going to have to cut it because it looks funny now, black and white. It looks like somebody's black roots grew out when they dyed their hair white. Okay, we don't need that. I think this is good like this. I'm putting it over here. I need to find a tab for that. Now, I'm thinking, what could I use? Let me put you on pause while I dig. Okay, as you can see, I have a tray of whale-tail tabs. I punched out of leftover bits, offcuts and things. And I have about this many, at least this many more. I kept finding these night sky things. Now, this was an Amazon gift card. Both of these, and it's got some nice foil highlights to it, but they're not like, they don't all go together. If anything has foil on it, like this one came out of a scrapbook paper pad. I like that a lot. So anyway, let me set this aside so we can look and see what looks best over here. Actually, that one looks really good up there, but I'm liking this one. It says chart your course. That's fun. Ooh, let me see what it looks like folded. This may be too tiny. I may need to make something, but that's fun. Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay, let me see. Let me push these over here. I'm not going to mix them back in that box. I don't want to dig them out again because, you know, I've got this project going on. No need to make things hard on myself, but this is just as tall as the cover, and oh, I just got ink everywhere. That's cool either way, and it fits down in there pretty darn good. I could do this, which, oh, I really like that. Can you see it? Am I too high up there? Okay, I could put this right here, which I do like a lot. Look at all this ink all over me. Ugh. Or I could put this, actually do this, which is, you know, it's got some gold foil on there. Put it right in here. And then chart your course would be right there. I like that. And then, of course, it would say chart your course on the back with the moon. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm grabbing my art glitter glue. Paper on flat paper, on flat paper. No finish to the paper, nothing slick and shiny. This should glue really, really well to this masterboard. Let's see, where do we want it here? Right here, because that packaging paper is pretty boring, and that kind of zhuzhes up that. And then we'll do this. Oh, how in the world did I luck out on that? That is just too cool. Maybe I was supposed to find this. Maybe I was supposed to make this. I don't know, but I'm going to cut this ugly thread off now that I've ruined it. So if I put this in here, it's a giant journaling card. Chart your course. I love it. I love that. That's so fun. Okay. Put this over here. Do I need a tab on here? I need to get this ink off of me. That's for certain. I need to go rinse this out now. It looks like it needs a good rinse to get that extra. Ooh, I'm just making it worse. Let me go rinse it out. Okay. I rinsed it out. It took forever rinsing. It had so much ink in it, but it took the ink back off my arm, and it took it off the door where I touched the door and got some ink on it. So, cool. Okay, that worked. I don't know. What was I trying to wipe off my arm or something else? I don't remember. Ugh. Let's find, do we have something that would look good on here? Too blue. Too bright blue. I like the dark one. Ooh. Okay, let me see. Yes, you can stamp these out of anything. You can stamp them out of packaging that's beautiful decorative print packaging, like something from an air freshener or whatever. No one will ever know. No one will know. Maybe I need it kind of right over here in the middle, because that other one's on the edge. Oh no, now I have to ink this. Never never ends, never ends. Okay, this one is going to go right here. I need to get my little, let me use this, the extra ink off here, because I'm tired of wiping it off of me. I didn't do that on the other one, did I? Oh well, it didn't look bad. And it's just my own personal thing. Who cares? I'm not going to sweat it. But I am going to use... there's sparkles on both sides. It doesn't matter. Oh, I was going to put it over here in the middle because that other one's on the side. So if this sticks up, which it will, it'll be kind of interesting and have a tab in a different location. It's not quite in the middle, I can tell. That drives me crazy when I see people do that. And I'm like, oh, it's not in the middle. And here I am doing it. Oh, well, it's already stuck. There's nothing I can do. That art glitter glue grabs really fast. I don't know what that is on there. Okay, there we go. Let's see. So now I have my chart your course fun journaling card, and I have the dashboard. I think I'm going to put it right in the middle between both of these so it fits down in there really well. And you know, there it is, all shiny and pretty. I can add more things as I find stuff and just keep collaging on this. Won't hurt a thing. And then I have a belly band. So we have to ink that, of course. I got that black too, so I need to clip that off. Okay, and I don't think I got this right up here so well. There, that's better. So I'm just going to kind of dab it off so I don't get it everywhere. And we're ready to find a spot to stick it, or hey, a place to store it until I've finished. And I'm ready to glue it wherever it needs to go. Ah, yay. Yep, you've got to rinse this out every so often. There will be a ton of black stuff, like rinsing hair color out of your hair. You know, the dye? Yeah, I rinse that too. So these can all go in my little pouch. So I have some that go with my theme. And I don't have to chop out new ones. And then I'm going to grab my journal. Put the glue over here out of the way. I might need it though. I may lose my mind and decide to glue this belly band in somewhere. Ooh, I like that. Oh, isn't that fun? I need a page that color. I really like that. I'm going to save this and glue it down when I finally have something that needs to go somewhere. So I think I will put this back here. It's ready, it's waiting, and it made a mess right there. Let's see if this will do anything. Yep, took most of it out. I'm sure there's more ink being laid down right here while I press against it. And then I also have this piece I want to hang on to. So I'm going to put this on top because the ink will be on the back side if it presses against it and leaves ink. So there's that. And I had this. I thought this would be fun to put somewhere just because. I think I'll just leave this here between some pages. I'm going to put that up here. I thought I might put it on the back of here, but I want this to be perfectly flat. I don't want any ridges. I'm going to spend all that time trying to write something somewhere on a page. I don't need it messed up because I have lumps and bumps on the back side. We can put this in here. I just like to include some calligraphy because I never do it and I need to try. I need to teach myself too. So I think that's it. Bye.